Of lately, I realize that there are few programs that benefit elderly people that I don't believe a lot of you people know about it. Now, my wife have assist a few people, a few elderly people to get that benefit. What do you call that program?
It's the social pension that was introduced to Jamaica some years ago. Now, what is this social pension? Well, many persons probably know of PATH, which is a program of advancement through health and education that younger persons as well as older persons can benefit from. But they also introduced the social pension program, and that one is aimed at elderly individuals who are aged 75 and older who are not receiving other pensions or retirement income. So just imagine that older persons who have never contributed to NIS, who don't have any private pensions, are able to still get some benefit to assist them in their older age. I think that is very important and noteworthy. My grandparents, both of them, are actually benefiting from that program. So we just thought that we would share it with some persons who might not be aware of it and see if they can benefit from that program as well.
Yeah, because I believe that a lot of elderly people that I saw on the street around the place are not benefiting from that program. So how can they go about getting benefits or that money from the government?
All right, so once they are not receiving any other pensions, not PATH, not NIS pension, or any other private pensions, they need to visit their local NIS office. They will be provided with a form that needs to be completed, and there are sections on it that will require information about the person, as well as I think Justice of the Peace needs to sign off on some of the information on it. Now, some persons might be elderly or they might be sickly and they are not able to actually go to the NIS office to present themselves. So, an agent can be appointed. I am the agent for one of my grandparents. So, my information will also appear on the form, my ID, TRN, that sort of thing. The elderly person will also need their ID, TRN, and if they have an NIS card as well. So all of the information will be provided, their date of birth, name, address, the usual stuff. Get that filled in. If you're going to be an agent, you put your information in as well, and then all of that will be taken to a justice of the peace for them to sign off on the document.
So question, if the elderly person are bedridden, a next family member can go about doing that.
Yes, you will be the person's agent.
Okay.
So you can get all of the documentation completed for the person. As long as you have your ID and TRN, as well as the elderly person's ID and TRN, and if they have an NIS card.
Okay.
So once all the documentation is completed, you return the completed form to the NIS office. They will take it, and within about 2 months, you will be able to collect the funds. Now, the funds can be collected at, I think it's, which one of the agencies? MoneyGram, I think, yeah, MoneyGram, or it can be sent to the person's bank account. So if the person doesn't have a bank account, you can go ahead and get one opened, so it's much easier to use the bank account. But if they don't have a bank account, they also make provisions for you to collect the funds through MoneyGram.
And if a family member can collect it for the
Yes, once you are the person's registered agent.
you can collect that money.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And what's the amount of money that a person may get every 2 months?
When the program started, it was $3,400, but it was increased to $12,600, I think, last year. And they get that every 2 months.
Oh, so an elderly person can get 12,000 mash every 2 months?
Every 2 months.
Sent to their account, or a next family member can pick it up, right?
Well, once they are the registered agent, yes.
Okay, okay. And that may seem like very small, not true?
It might seem small, but it was money they weren't getting before.
Right. It may seem small, but every little make our.
Every mickle make a muckle.
Every nickel make a muckle. And I'm saying to you that if you have any elderly person in your family, or your neighbor, or your friend, let them see if they can go about getting that little assistant every 2 months. Because a small money, but a money same way.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Any other information?
All right, so just to recap,
Yeah.
what you need to do is go to your local Ministry of Labor and Social Security parish office or the NIS office, and you complete the application form. Ensure that you have the person's proof of age, so that's a birth certificate or passport, also the TRN and the NIS card if one is available. If you are going to be the person's agent, you need to also make sure you have your ID, your TRN, and your NIS card as well. And make sure that you take in proof of a bank account if you're going to use the bank account, like the passbook or that little card that they sometimes give you with the person's name and account number on it. You take that in, or they will send the funds to one of the approved agencies. I think it's MoneyGram if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
For them to send the funds there. So it's a pretty easy process, just an application form, the appropriate IDs, have it signed off by a JP, you return it, and within a matter of just a few months, the funds will be done. It will be disbursed.
So it's very easy. And if you have question, just go to the NIS office.
Yes.
And
And you can also get information online, because all of this information
it's online.
reading is online.
It's online.
Everything is there available online.
What's the name of the online thing again?
Just go to the Ministry of Labor and Social Security website, and you'll be able to find that information.
Every information.
Or just type in Social Pension Jamaica and everything will come up.
Because I believe that there are a lot of help for people with just not knowing that it is there.
Yes.
Not knowing it is
I
there.
agree.
And just like how you find out that for your grandparents then, there are a lot of other people who have grandparents and don't know about it. You get me? So, are you collect your grandparents' money?
I collect one of them and I make sure that she gets her money. We don't collect it to use it for ourselves. They can verify that they are the ones who get their funds. So remember, you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for the older folks.
Right. So you collect one and hand it over, where the other one go?
The bank account. Well, recently both of them started going to the bank account. When I started one, we were using the money program to collect it. One of the financial institutions to collect it. But now, both of them are going to their own bank account, so they have access to their own funds.
Oh, so the ministry send that money to their account?
To the bank account, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And they have their own card and stuff to access it.
So people, remember, if you have elderly people in your family, take the time out and get them in that program.
Yes.
Please.
And this particular one, the social pension, is for persons over 75 years of age, but they also have programs that are available, such as the PATH program for persons who are younger than 75. I think that one starts at 65. So check them out. Go on the ministry website and see what is available.
Yeah, man. Because help is out there. Some of us don't know it is there.
Correct.
So please, assist the elderly person, your neighbor, your family member, your mother, your father, your grandparents. Do that for them and let them get that little bit of money in their hand every 2 months. Big up on yourself. We're going to do a road code test now. No, after this. We're going to close this, right?
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah.